fellas, we have another dashboard interview for you today, and it is our pleasure to be speaking to Dr. Stephen Barnes. Stephen, why don't
Hi,
you
guys.
take a minute and tell us a little bit about yourself?
All right. Well, I'm Dr. Stephen Barnes. I've been in primary care for 34 years. 2 years ago, I decided to change direction a little bit and teach younger physicians how to be better doctors. So I'm an educator now, and my wife is also involved in Plexus. We have four children, a blended family, and 6 grandchildren. We're very happy to be back in Tulsa after 23 years in Enid raising our children. And just look forward to talking to you about Plexus.
Great. So how long have you been in Plexus?
A little over 2 years. I didn't run into Plexus. It took my wife over 6 months and a phone call to Chris McCall to provide the proof, because all the fluffy little testimonies didn't matter to me because I'm a scientist. Okay, so they had to prove it to me. And being raised as a physician, I needed things like placebo-controlled double-blind studies that I'd been raised on. And there aren't too many of those out, but Chris was able to send me an article on the X factor that includes the aloe and the absorption of the vitamins, and the 319 to 400% increase in absorption of certain vitamins in that because of the high-grade aloe really sold me. The study on that really got me interested in the Plexus research department, and sold me as a skeptical physician on these products. They do make a great difference. The research gets better every year, and that's why we get new products that are so complementary to each other. And it's really a wonderful company. They really have health and wellness forefront in their desire to help people be well.
You guys heard it from a doctor, so it's official. That's awesome. So, in this time that you've been in Plexus, what products, you've mentioned a couple, but what products are you taking?
Oh gosh, there's a whole list.
Okay.
I take Slim every morning
Okay.
for just general health and wellness. I take with that the ProBio 5 and the BioCleanse, which all three together are the triplex. But those two primarily focus on gut health, eliminating the toxins in your system, getting your bowels regular, and oxygenating, and getting rid of the yeast. Most people have about 3 to 5 pounds of yeast lining their gut. That really limits the absorption of nutrients. So gut health is first and foremost. I've spoken on it at certain meetings before, and it is the number one thing to feeling better, to regulating your blood sugar, to getting healthier quickly, is to be able to absorb the nutrients, because the food we're getting now, most of it isn't very nutritious because they just don't plant it, they don't rotate the crops. It's all injected with ammonium nitrate to make the plants grow, and there's not enough nutrition in it. So eating healthier, getting the exercise, certainly diet and exercise are important in addition to these supplements, but very important to go there. I do take the X Factor because of the methylated, and the X Factor Plus now because it has methylated formulation, and it's estimated that between 40 and 60% of all people have a methylene deficiency that doesn't allow the conversion and the absorption of the vitamins. So if you're not on a methylated vitamin, and you don't want to pay money for the test to see if you're deficient, just go with the methylated vitamin. It's going to be absorbed anyway, even if you're not deficient. I also take Mega X, which is plant-based, 5 different omega fatty acids that are very, very good. You don't get the fishy taste that you do from other omegas because it's plant-based. And so no belching. I used to tell my patients to, when I was prescribing fish-based products, to freeze them and take them frozen so that by the time they reach the gut, they'd be out of the stomach and you wouldn't have the belching. But now with plant-based omegas, and you've got 3, 5, 7, 6, and 9 that are in that really do a great job on lowering your triglycerides and cholesterol. So those of you guys out there with lipid problems, heart attack problem things, then this is a product for you. I'll occasionally take Block. Block is another really good product, but I don't take it all the time because I don't really consider that I have a weight problem. I'm within 2 points of my ideal BMI. So, but for those of you who have some carb problems or eat out a lot, it's a great product to reduce the absorption of the carbohydrates about 42%. So it's really good. I do take Edge for mental focus, and the new Vital Biome with the Acromantia is great. We've got great evidence on that one that is just blowing up the gut world, so to speak, and that's a good thing. But it really is like sprinkling Miracle-Gro on your garden, because you take the ProBio 5 with the Vital Biome, and it really feeds the growth of the good bacteria. So those are the things I take and why I take them.
Wow. And I find it interesting. The more guys I talk to, the differences, and that's what's so awesome about Plexus is some guys take some products every day, some take them as needed. I take Block, sort of like what you're saying. I take it when I need it. If I go out to eat, or if I got a client dinner and I know I'm probably not going to be eating as healthy as I would when I'm home. I don't take Edge every day. It sounds like you take Edge.
I need the mental focus.
Okay, and that's awesome.
I'm older than you.
Well, and I feel like I get pretty good focus from the Slim, but that's awesome that there's another product available.
Yes.
For people that need a little bit more. And that's what I found so interesting in all these interviews with guys, is that there's a product that'll fit people differently better than others. And then we're all different. So
yes.
That's just awesome. Of all those products you mentioned, what is the one that you feel like you can't go without throughout the day?
I thought a lot about this one.
Okay.
Because they're all great products.
Yep.
Each one has a specific thing that it does. They're not overlapping. ProBio 5 does not do the same thing that Vital Biome does.
Right.
They are co-joined and symbiotic. They're beneficial to take them together. But I would say my main product has been Mega X. At my inherited genes indicate I've been on blood pressure medicine since I was just out of medical school, 26, 27, 28 years old. I've been on 4 or 5 different blood pressure medicines. With that, I get a lipid load, and I was able to actually get off one of my statin products by taking the Mega X. I actually saw a visible statistical difference to near normal. Taking just the Mega X, I was able to get off my prescription medicine. I only have one additional fish oil supplement that I take. Rather than pushing up the Mega X, I decided that I'd mix those a little bit, and I've gotten really good results. So those of you guys who want to improve your health, and especially if you have lipid problems or coronary artery disease, peripheral artery disease, anything like that, Mega-X is your go-to. And they're all great products, and I had a real hard time picking one, but knowing that heart disease is very prevalent out there, I'm telling you, even if you don't have the genes that indicate you're having problems, I see enough heart disease in being a physician that you need to be on these products, and especially the Mega-X if you've got cholesterol or triglyceride problems.
That's awesome. He's a doctor, guys. Take it for what it's worth. Appreciate your time today.
Absolutely.
It's been awesome.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah. You guys stay tuned. We got more coming your way.